My story is pretty much the story of a lot of American Muslims. A group of people that come to this country inspired and wanting the freedoms that this country offers. Most of us do not come wanting to own the latest LCD, 14-inch LCD screen. We came here because we were compelled. In my case, I was compelled to flee my home country because I was a civil rights activist. I was an anti-slavery activist. These are societies that do not afford basic rights to religious minorities. These are societies where freedom of speech is severely stifled. As a matter of fact, one of our own activists, someone that we came to meet through one of our training conferences, is sitting in jail for simply blogging. A 22-year-old young man. He blogged, he wrote his opinion online. That earned him a 4-year jail sentence. And the outrageous part is that his home country, Egypt, is still called a moderate Arab country. And you wonder, how does this tie back to the reality that we live in here in America? For me, it was very, very real and painful experience after I came to this country and feeling truly blessed by the simple pleasures of life that I don't know if too many of you would have ever thought it possible that they would be listening on a Sunday afternoon to someone telling them how great it is that you can walk down the street without somebody asking you for your ID. Well, that's my case. I loved it when I came here. I didn't have to produce an ID at every turn of the corner. I did not have to watch what I had to say, or watch what I had to write. But that atmosphere changed quickly after 9/11. 10 days after the attacks, I was detained because some neighbors who felt uncomfortable having some Middle Eastern-looking men walking around in the vicinity. And you can only imagine how excited the law enforcement agents were when they found my aviation magazines collection. And one of the most interesting, to me, it was a very interesting and painful experience because the question they asked me in their excitement, do you know Osama bin Laden? Yeah. And although I'm very happy that I can speak lightly of it, it was not a light moment in my life. It took me a few years to be able to verbalize the experience. But what grabbed my attention is that at the end of the day, after 5 hours of detention in a cell, questioning and rather frank hostility, the law enforcement agents apologized. That does not happen in the area of the world that I grew up in. As a matter of fact, I had personally a few brushes with the authority in my home country and elsewhere in the Middle East because of my opinion. And I can guarantee you, no one has till this moment issued any apologies. Those youngsters who are right now, you name it, in the streets of Baghdad, Damascus, Cairo, Casablanca, Rabat, from the Persian Gulf stretching to the Atlantic and the greater Muslim world, from Indonesia, China, stretching to the Atlantic, in Africa. All these people would like to be treated like full citizens, human beings. First and foremost, they'd like to have the opportunity to be free and realize their dreams. They're being denied these dreams by these dictatorships, by these very same systems and regimes that so skillfully package themselves and present themselves as a solution to the chaos that would ensue if they were removed. These are merely the catalyzers of the events that change everyone's life. I believe in this room, 9/11 did not come out of a vacuum. It came out of a context, and that context is repression.